someone who wouldn't raise suspicion, and all fingers are starting to point toward Lauren London.
Hook up with the biggest rapper at the time. Everything's great. By the way, isn't she? Lauren is the one that.
Yo, what it do? It's your boy Buck Breeze, Mr. No Slacking himself. No slacking involved. That shit is bad for your health. You know the vibes, man. Tap on there. Yo. So you already know, man, this Diddy Trail getting real crazy. It's a bunch of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Now, man, Diddy team leaks Lauren London tapes, man. The Nipsey Hussle plot is exposed, man. I don't know, man, what's going on. I don't know if they trying to say Lauren has something to do with the situation or what it is. Know what I mean? But you know, let's tap in, man. You know, time is money, and we can't get $1 back. You know what I'm saying? I know that'd be real fucked up, though, man. If Lauren did have something to do with the whole thing. Whatever. Let's see what's really good.
Jury selection's been amazing. The candidates are being asked about their own connections to or impressions of an array of celebrities. And with no explanation.
Yeah, they got everybody name up here. Yeah, look at they got everybody up here, man. They got Kid Cudi, Dallas Austin. They got Jessica Combs up in this motherfucker. Michelle Williams. Damn, Aubrey O'Day. Oh, Lord. They even got my boy Michael B. Jordan up in the spot. What's going down, man? What's going down?
Explanation why? At least not yet. The parlor games have begun, my friends. Everybody is trying to connect the dots between the shiny, famous names and the beleaguered rap star Diddy.
I went
This is about to get crazy.
to a seminar about death.
Okay, you have to tell. Well, you're
Oh
just
my
telling
God.
me this now.
I know, yeah.
Please share. Please share. Why?
I have a friend.
Why were you there, and what did you learn?
I learned that no one really dies, and that, you know, it's just an experience in the physical form, and we're attached to our personalities, but that we're just souls, and that we continue and continue and continue.
Nip ain't know what type of monster he was.
Lauren? No, I'm saying Lauren introduced me to Puff.
Oh, got you.
I mean, I knew Puff, but it was more of a personal relationship.
Lauren introduced him to Puff, huh? I wonder what that means.
After, you know, we was at Cassie's birthday.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Nip had no ego. So, you know what I'm saying? Like Nip came to me and said, I want you to mentor me. You know, I want to get into real estate. I want you to teach me all your, you know what I mean, like your business secrets. You know what I'm saying? I was like, whenever you got questions, pull up. And then on his last album, people do not know this. Somebody tried to jerk me, but I fixed it. I actually...
They can't jerk Diddy. Diddy do the jerking, baby.
And one of the executive producers of Nipsey Hussle's last album.
Victory Lap.
Yeah, Victory Lap.
Diddy's team just leaked tapes of
Boy, Diddy was looking bad right there, wasn't he?
Lauren London, and it's wild. And the talk of Lauren having a hand in Nipsey Hussle's death. Allegedly, she snitched on Nipsey, her baby daddy. Word on the street is, this whole thing might have been a setup from the start, and now the truth's starting to surface. Now,
Oh, shit. Shit gets deeper. God damn it.
if you've been paying attention to the speculations floating around Hollywood lately, then this ain't news to you. There's been talk of some wild tapes floating and being shopped around, allegedly showing multiple big-name celebrities caught up in Diddy's dark side.
You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes, but
yes.
The shopping thing is
Yes, there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood.
And these ain't just party clips.
So you trying to tell me that they got the tapes going around? It sounds like a scare tactic to me. Maybe Diddy like moving the tapes around on some shit like, yo, man. You know what I'm saying? Shut your mouth, man. You know what I'm saying? We got tapes of you, man. You better chill the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. What y'all think about that?
Nah, we're talking shady activities, illegal dealings, and freak-offs that would make your jaw drop. Word is, a lot of these celebs didn't even know they were being recorded. Folks like
they knew.
Like Jaguar Wright and Gene Deal, who have been around.
Did they have to sign some shit before they came in? They probably knew.
Around the industry for years, have been loud about these tapes, warning people that the truth was bound to come out.
I sat right here and told y'all there was activity on the darknet. Videos were being distributed and were going to be sold for profit because the diddler needs the money. Did I not say that?
Because the diddler needs the money, yo.
Right here.
Bruh, those people who was caught at Diddy party did not know that he had 250 tape recorders in that house.
God damn. 250 tape recorders? Nah, my boy, that's real crazy. Listen, if a dude got that many cameras in his house, you probably not want to go to his parties, man.
That's
like,
a big house.
Nah, real
but
talk.
He had 250 tape recorders.
And now, with Diddy's trial officially on, all
That's
hell's
crazy.
breaking loose. More and more
He's a freak boy for real.
celebrities are getting tied to his alleged crimes, his hidden freak culture, and some seriously dark business. Now here's the thing, most of the celebrities being named, they ain't denying they went to Diddy's parties. What they are denying is sticking around for the after parties, where the real twisted stuff went down. You don't keep coming back to a place if you think it's shady, unless you're in on it.
Right,
And guess whose name dropped in during the first day of trial? Lauren London. During jury selection for Diddy's trial, jurors were questioned about their familiarity with the list of A-list celebrities, including Kanye West, Cassie, Lauren London, and some others. So now people are asking the hard questions. Why was she named? And if they are somehow connected to all those rumors of Nispay's death. And it's making folks question, was she really loyal to Nipsey? Could she have...
What y'all think? Y'all think she was loyal to Nipsey like that? You know what I'm saying? You think like, cause I heard like even now, she was some shit talking about how she'd never get into another relationship again, all this weird shit. Sorry, but I don't think I believe that. You know what I'm saying? That shit sound good, but I don't think we're gonna believe that one.
have been playing both sides? Could she have known more than she let on?
Are people forgetting it was her and Lauren London? I just find it so funny how people are...
I don't know who that is, but she's pretty. She matched Lauren London beauty too. So maybe that was Nipsey other chick.
Always omitting names and not really looking into the true facts.
Like she got like a real island look about her. You know what I'm saying? Was she Brazilian or something?
Now let's get into the heart of this mess. Word on the street ain't just saying Nipsey was taken out randomly. Nah, folks are saying this was a calculated hit, a power move. See, Nipsey wasn't just another rapper, he was growing fast. Allegedly, Nipsey wasn't playing by the rules of the industry gatekeepers. He was moving like a king,
That makes sense.
not a pawn. And to some people at the top, that's dangerous. And then, right after Diddy's arrest, everything started unraveling. Allegations started flying that Diddy himself allegedly ordered the hit on Nipsey. And let's not forget, Nipsey was just 33 years old.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Ooh wee! God damn! Hold up! Nah, hold up! I know this shit hitting, but listen, Diddy ordering the hit on Nipsey is crazy work. That can't be possible. That can't be. I know Diddy ain't out here acting like that. I was just telling people earlier, man. We was on live, we was talking, and I was like, yo, you know, Diddy ain't no sucker though. You know what I'm saying? They said Diddy used to be out there in them streets, man, like doing what he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So, this sound crazy. I don't know, man.
When he was down in broad daylight, right in front of his marathon store on March 31st, 2019. Dude was hit at least 10 times. Now, yeah, Eric Holder was arrested, got sentenced to 60 years behind bars, but the streets have been whispering for years that Eric was just a trigger man, a pawn. The real mastermind? Somebody with power, and that's where Diddy's name pops up. Jaguar Wright been loud as hell about it, saying Diddy allegedly knew more than we was letting on. But here's where it gets even wilder. Allegedly, Diddy didn't act alone, that he had someone close to Nipsey feeding him info, someone who wouldn't raise suspicion, and all fingers are starting to point toward Lauren London.
Hook up with the biggest rapper at the time. Everything's great. By the way, isn't she... Lauren is the one that introduced Nip.
Yo, this better not be what the fuck shit about to boil out to be. This sound crazy right now.
Diddy couldn't even get to Nip, even though he had ties in L.A. It was Lauren that brought Nip to him.
And even Nipsey confirmed it on the Breakfast Club when he was alive.
Nip ain't know what type of monster he was.
Lauren? No, I'm saying Lauren introduced me to Puff.
Oh, got you.
I mean, I knew Puff, but it was more of a personal relationship after, you know, We was at Cassie's birthday.
And once you look at it that way, the whole story starts to shift. Fans are wondering if she was just a girlfriend or if she was Diddy's inside player. A lot of people believe she was placed there to keep Nipsey in check, to
So what? So Lauren London was at Diddy freak party. She been freaked out by Diddy. Is that what they trying to say? You know what I'm saying? Like trying to say Diddy had her head so fucked up that she set Nip up type shit. Nah, say it ain't so. I don't believe that shit. What y'all think, man?
monitor
Anything is possible, but what y'all think, man?
his moves, maybe even manipulate decisions. The streets have been buzzing for a while that Lauren and Diddy had a really close relationship. Too close. There have been speculations that she was one of Diddy's mule or yacht girl, just like Young Miami, and this is why she has been called in by the court. Old pictures have resurfaced showing Lauren and Diddy looking way too comfortable. Meanwhile, Nipsey's right there in the background, looking like the third wheel. After Nipsey passed,
Well, I did hear some wild shit. Not the shit of my boy Nip name, but I know y'all heard that shit that Wack was talking about with the whole shit about how supposedly Nip used to pay for dudes to come through and smash Lauren type shit. Like, I don't know if I believe like all that wild shit that they be saying that be coming out, but that shit sounds real crazy. And if that is true, it's Diddy's MO as well. So like to think that, you know, a nigga done took your chick like Diddy and he had his way with her, like you probably wouldn't think that he doing much with her after you know the type of shit he be on. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Jump in the comments on that. Let me know what y'all think.
Lauren did an interview with Angie Martinez, and that's where things got really strange. She said it was Diddy who helped her through the grief, but she quoted something he told her that shook a lot of people. Puff told her, "Look, Boog, you have shown everybody what it looks like to hold a man down and to love him. Now show them what it looks like when it all crumbles. That's your responsibility." Now, that ain't something you tell somebody unless y'all got a whole other type of bond, and fans call something even crazy.
Nah, that's a crazy little statement right there. I don't know. That shit sound low, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah. Lauren said Diddy called her Boog, a nickname Nipsey used to call her. That raised a lot of eyebrows, like why would Diddy use a name that was so personal between her and Nip? And it gets even more strange. During that same interview, Lauren told Angie she attended a death seminar, a whole seminar on grief before Nipsey even died. Angie looked confused. Fans were even more shaken. Like, what are the odds? Why would someone go to a death seminar before losing their man? Unless they
I hope she really not involved in some old dark, weird shit, man.
knew something was coming.
Okay, you have to tell. Well, you're
Oh
just
my
telling
God.
me this now.
I know,
This is
yeah.
crazy.
Please share. Please share. Why?
I have a friend.
Why were you there, and what did you learn?
I learned that no one really dies, and that, you know, it's just an experience in the physical form, and we're attached to our personalities, but that we're just souls, and that we continue and continue and continue. And if you have a spiritual relationship with someone on earth, you will have one with them when you leave earth. So I did this like 2-day seminar on death. So
And this was how long ago?
I had to be like 25.
What sent you there?
Do
you find that weird though?
I'm weird.
No, it's not weird that you would go. It's just, it's almost like you were preparing yourself for what you would have to
Well,
deal
I told
with.
you I didn't have connection to earth at a young age.
I know, but you don't find that as like you were preparing yourself for what you were gonna have to deal with.
Well, that we're all gonna have to deal with.
It's all.
Yo, listen, hold up. That shit sounds a little crazy to me. Because you know what? In a way, like, you know, people be involved in some dark shit in this industry shit. Like, they be on some dark shit. So what's the chances of her being involved in that type of dark shit and knowing what's going to happen to him? Because she has something to do with it. So she prepared herself mentally by going to these little death seminars and what the fuck. I don't know. The shit do make some sense, though. Tell me, man. Jump in the comments.
Almost like she knew something was coming. Sounds a lot like when Diddy bought an entire gold coffin for Kim Porter months before she passed. And when you look at how Diddy got so close to
Whoa! Who knew that shit? I didn't know Diddy bought his baby mother Kim Porter a coffin a whole month before she passed? Nigga, that's like you planning a death. How the fuck that shit slide? Nah, oh hell no. I know if she knew about that, she was trying to get away from his ass.
Nipsey.
That's crazy.
You start seeing how it might have been orchestrated. Nipsey didn't have the industry connections like that. He was moving independently. But Lauren, she had ties. She had access. And after she brought him around Puff, Diddy was suddenly involved in Nipsey's career. Matter of fact, Diddy,
You know what though? The truth is gonna come out.
he helped with Victory Lap, Nipsey's biggest album.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Nip had no ego. So, you know what I'm saying? Like Nip came to me and said, I want you to mentor me. You know, I want to get into real estate. I want you to teach me all your, you know what I mean, like your business secrets. You know what I'm saying? I was like, whenever you got questions, pull up. And then on his last album, people do not know this. Somebody tried to jerk me, but I fixed it. I actually am one of the executive producers of Nipsey Hussle's last album.
Victory Lap.
Yeah, Victory Lap.
Now, fans used to think that was a blessing, but now
That's deep.
they're wondering if it was a trap. Gene Deal, Diddy's former bodyguard, recently came out saying Nipsey asked Diddy to help make Victory Lap feel like Biggie's life after death. That's what Nipsey wanted, the same energy, vibe, and legacy. Now let that sink in. That's the same album that dropped after Biggie got taken out.
That's
now,
crazy.
You taking a spiritual person who's asking for something. He said, I wanted that same feel as life after death. That same feel was that Biggie got and he went on to sell about 10 million albums.
Damn.
Or 10 million copies.
This is crazy.
I was saying, you gotta watch what you say to demons. Because it just might come true.
According to Gene,
fact.
that move right there was Nipsey's biggest mistake because once Diddy got involved, he got his hooks in deep. Suddenly, Nipsey was spending more time at Diddy's mansion than in the studio. That's when fans say everything changed. That's when Nip started looking stressed, tired, moved differently. Now, the theory is Diddy saw Nipsey as a threat, a smart, independent, revolutionary voice from the streets who didn't bow to Hollywood or industry politics. So what do you do when you can't control a man like Nipsey? You remove him, but even then, someone had to open the door, and many are pointing fingers at Lauren. So the big question is, what did Lauren know? Because with these alleged tapes floating around now, tied into Diddy's inner circle, the whole story is starting to shift. Maybe Lauren wasn't just grieving Nipsey, maybe she was trying to cover up what happened behind closed doors. And now that trial has started and she has been called in by the court, maybe we will finally get some answers. And as always, the internet had a lot to say. If Nip was a coward like all the others who surrendered to the devil and Diddy, he would be alive today. But Nipsey stayed 10 toes down and connected to God. That's why his time was cut short. The marathon continues. Evil will always be defeated. When Nipsey died, a reader who sees the underworld also stated Lauren had a fair hand in it. She wasn't supposed to get that money. She just got out that Puma deal. Diddy and Jay-Z, life swap, and steal souls. I always said her hurt was not genuine. The fans of Nipsey cried more in public than her. I didn't even know the man never met him, and it hurt my heart. She did that fake message like she is hurt. She has not even shedded a tear. Nobody is that stubborn and hard when it comes to losing a soulmate, so she says. The energy is very off. But what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you thought...
Listen, I don't know, y'all. But this shit is really seeming like it's some definitely extra shit behind it. And I ain't gonna stunt too, truthfully. Like, when the shit happened to Nip the way it happened, you know what I'm saying, with dude and how many times dude hit him up and all that, I was like, damn, this shit don't seem right. Like, is this shit fake? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, just like Young Dolph type shit. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, this shit don't seem right. Well, you know, Young Dolph is a little different, of course, because they ran down. You know what I'm saying? It was a straight hit. You know that was a hit. You know what I mean? But Nipsey joint, it was one of them things where you like, yo, is this shit like for real? Like, what's going on here? Like, did this really just happen like this? Or is this like some bullshit? Like, how you wondering? You know what I'm saying? Is this shit fake or what? I'm saying, I don't know, man. Jump in the comments though, man. Let me know what you think. Rest in peace and Nip Hussle, man. And hopefully that, you know what I'm saying, all this shit come out in the light. Word up, man. It's your boy, Buck Brace. Mr. No Slacking himself. No slacking involved. That shit is bad for your health. You know the vibes. Tap on in, man.